On June 24th, 2025, deputies were dispatched to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport after receiving reports of a woman causing a disturbance at a Spirit Airlines counter after missing her flight.
Shout out to Spirit. That woman look frustrated.
Ma'am, what? Ma'am, what? Ma'am, what? I haven't done anything. I'm speaking to Spirit Airlines about my flight. About my flight.
It's gonna go two ways.
No, it's not gonna go any way because I haven't done anything violent. I haven't done anything. All I did was speak. All I did was speak. Broward County Sheriff's Office. What did you come over here to do when I'm talking to Spirit Airlines? I'm not disrupting anybody. I'm talking to her.
What's up, fam? Welcome to the MARLONated Mindstate. I am your host, Marlon C. And today, first I want to say RIP to Spirit Airlines. As we all know, in the past few days, Spirit Airlines has shut down officially. For whatever reason, the federal government refused to give them the $500 million that they so desired to keep those doors open, to keep them planes up in the air. But that's something we can discuss at a later date, at a later time. But right now, what we're looking at is a Spirit Airline passenger out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, whose reaction to a missed flight resulted in a trip to jail. But we're going to look at the specific charges of trespassing on critical infrastructure. Now, many people feel that having a ticket gives you the absolute right to stay at an airport terminal, I guess, for as long as you want to. But as we're about to see, the law says otherwise. Now, as always and as usual, I will tell you that I am not a lawyer. These reaction videos are for the sole purpose of education and entertainment. Now, if you have a specific question about a specific law or a legal matter, please reach out to a trained, licensed attorney. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Let's hit it.
I'm not disrupting anybody. I'm talking to her. I'm disrupting anybody. I'm talking to her. I understand that. I'm trying to get some information. No, I'm getting clarification. Yes, okay, come over here when I'm getting clarification about my business matters. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't insulted her. I haven't cussed her. I haven't touched her. I haven't done anything. I can stay right here and talk about my flight.
She says she ain't touched nobody. She ain't cursed nobody. So she hasn't done anything illegal. Let's see if we can't clear that up. Let's continue to watch.
You coming over here and trying to intimidate me ain't gonna do anything. Because I haven't done anything illegal.
Do I look intimidating? You're the one that's looking intimidating.
I didn't do anything illegal. So you coming over here to come in my business has nothing to do anything.
Right,
Be a soul. Be a soul.
So she's done?
Be a soul.
So you gotta leave.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about my flight. I'm talking about my flight. I'm talking about my flight.
All right.
No, don't touch my stuff.
Listen. We're going to give you 10 seconds.
Let's go, please. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
No, what you're not going to do is touch me. I haven't done anything.
Let's go. Come on, man.
Have I done anything, sir? No, don't touch me. No, please don't touch me. You cannot touch me.
You do that, it's going to be a problem.
I'm not even touching you. I'm not doing anything.
You're going to walk or
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing
Okay.
Yeah, notice that sign at the counter that said best airline for 2025. How do you have the best airline of 2025 and in 2026 you are out of business? That is crazy. Now remember, Spirit Airlines have cheap flights. But you see this little rack here? This is where they make their money. How, you know, those carry-on baggages, how big they are, how much they weigh, how many you have. That's where your flight can go from $50 to $300 in a matter of seconds. Okay, I'm taking it away.
Am I being arrested? 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 No, but am I being arrested? But am I being arrested? Am I being arrested? This is against my law.
It's like she resisting detainment. That's not smart.
Am I being arrested? For what? For what? For what? I don't want to go to jail. Am I being arrested? But all I did was talk to the Spirit Airline. And I asked you not to forcibly touch me.
Okay. Well, that's good. Now we're done. All right. That's it. Simple.
Oh, simple.
So you're going to arrest me to talk to Spirit Airline.
Yep.
I haven't forcibly done anything. I haven't touched anybody. I talked to Spirit Airline.
Now, as you notice, she keeps saying that I haven't done anything illegal. But here's the legal reality. In a private or quasi-public space like an airport, if a representative of the company or law enforcement asks you to leave and you refuse, You are now trespassing. It doesn't matter if you haven't touched anyone or, as she put it, cussed anyone out yet.
You're arresting me. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. You're gonna forcibly arrest me.
Yeah, for trespassing.
For trespassing where? I have a Spirit Airlines ticket.
Yeah.
I'm not being disorderly. I'm calling you. And you're squeezing me. You're hurting me. He's 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 hurting me. I'm not pulling away from you. I just pull out. You're hurting me. How you're hurting me?
You notice how she's talking louder and being a little more aggressive when people are around, thinking that they're going to help her out. People don't think like that. People want to know that woman must be crazy. That's why she got what she deserves, what people usually say.
If I think it's on me, it's on you. Now I'm not pulling away. I'm still with you. I'm still with you. Stop pulling my arm. You are. Stop.
All right. You got this. Stop.
Yeah, get this. You get this off me. Now, get your hands off me. And you're still squeezing my arm. Stop squeezing it. Stop squeezing my arm. You are squeezing it. Stop
I
squeezing
don't
it.
think he got his hand on her arm. I think I'm seeing things wrong.
Squeezing it. You are. Stop.
Stop.
Yeah, just stick with her.
Ebony here?
Get your hands.
Call for female.
Please.
Don't jerk away,
He's hurting
ma'am.
me. He's
Stop
hurting me.
jerking away.
You see how you're holding me loosely? He's tightening me on purpose. And then he's pulling my arm. Look how it's all skewed. It's hurting me.
Just explain to me so I know what.
Now, as you saw, she had repeatedly asked if she was being arrested. In this moment, the officer was attempting to detain her for a lawful order. Legally, the moment he puts his hands on her and escorts her out, she's at minimum being detained. Now, if she pulls away, which what we just witnessed, that can escalate into a situation to resisting without violence, which is another charge. So she's just steadily adding on the charge.
Who?
Because she was the gay agent. I had to run from the flight
So
over there
what
from
happened?
over here.
Just tell me what happened so I know.
Paola closed the door at 14.
Okay.
Okay. She walked in, and then as soon as she walked in, see this lady sprinting.
Okay.
And when she came to the counter, I'm like, ma'am, you're gonna have to go to across from G10 to be rebooked. Before I even get to finish my sentence, she started getting all rowdy, calling me names, telling me you're gonna get me on a flight, da 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 da. And then I called her, and then she could hear her screaming when she was coming down. She just kept getting hot like
Can I get a picture of your little thing? So basically, she came here, already had an attitude. Right?
Yeah.
She was late.
She said she was at the wrong gate, whatever day she was at.
Okay.
We
So,
don't have E13.
no, that's in Terminal 3.
No, we don't have E13.
We
Oh,
don't
no,
have-
not E13, but yeah, that's in Terminal 3.
Yeah, but I'm trying to explain to her, ma'am. Well, that's what the person said when I walked out of TSA.
No one said that.
No one said that.
So, okay, so, and then when I came to talk to her, she
Well,
wanted
here's
to
the thing. Let me be the devil's advocate. Being in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, we have two airports here in the Dallas side. We got Love Field, which is a smaller airport, which is probably where Spirit will run out of, and DFW. I think it might got Spirit flights there too. Well, used to be. Anyway, rest in peace. Let's say like if you can order a flight today, and they can tell you that your flight is leaving like in a couple of days at Terminal A1. By the time you wake up that morning and get ready to catch your flight, you'll get text messages, you'll get emails telling you that your flight has been moved to like E27. It happens. You have to be prepared for that. It's quite possible that when she bought the tickets, that she was shown or that she was told that she would have to leave out of a certain terminal, but maybe she didn't. Maybe she got an update, but she didn't look at it. She didn't see it. She didn't see a text message. She didn't see emails. She didn't go to the Spirit website to check for updates, and she may have missed it. So when she got there, like the takeoff terminal had changed. She probably got there late as it is. That's why they tell you to get there 2 hours early. So just in case things might happen, you may have to park far away. You may have to catch a shuttle from somewhere. Check your bags. Who knows? It may be a backup. Anything can happen to where that can delay you from getting to your flight. But now you've missed your flight. And I've known people who have missed flights, but it's like, you know what? You get upset or you be disappointed That's really what you should be. Just disappointed in yourself that you mentioned, okay, now when is the next flight to my destination? A lot of times, sometimes they'll accommodate you without extra charge. And which I mean, who knows? Maybe, I don't know, a Spirit would charge you if you miss your flight and now you got to get on the next flight and they're going to charge you like a booking fee. I don't know. But I know sometimes airlines won't charge you to have to go to catch a different flight if you miss, if you missed your flight or whatever. Because like I say, things happen. But if you're on the other side of the airport, because she said she was, they closed the gate and here she come running down the terminal to catch her flight. I mean, it happens. Sometimes you have a layover. You might have like a 30-minute layover and it's like, shoot, I got to get off this plane and jet across the other side of the doggone me airport and catch that other plane or I'll miss that flight. It happens. But being really upset and being irate and refusing, cursing people out and refusing to leave, it's not a way to handle that. You just need to say, hey, it is what it is. Now, what can I do to get to my destination, period?
Wow. So I already knew what was going to happen. So, okay.
That's it.
All right.
But I needed her name because I wanted her to document. So before you come, that's what she was trying to give me. Because I said, can I see your boarding pass?
How long are you going to be here for?
Till 1 a.m. I got to this flight.
Oh, so you'll be here in 20 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. I'll get her name for you if you want to.
All right, thanks.
All right. No problem.
Here we go.
I'm warning you right now. Listen, I'm not gonna talk to you. You kick my door again, I'm gonna press charges for messing up my vehicle. Yes, you do it again. You do it again. Okay, you do it again.
What's wrong with your vehicle?
You do it again.
Are you pressing charges against me? Yes or no?
Ma'am, you're going to jail. Yes, you're going to jail for trespassing. You're going to jail. That's it. Simple. I'm done. I'm done.
Trespassing.
Kick my door again. I'm a add charges. I'm a add charges.
Where did I trespass at?
I'm telling you right now.
I'm pressing charges. And where did I trespass at?
Ooh.
Where am I trespassing, sir?
I'm done talking.
Again, if they ask you to leave, you're trespassing.
Where was I trespassing that you're arresting me?
You know where.
Where was I
where.
trespassing? I don't know where I was trespassing.
All right, then.
I'm trying to get clarification.
All right, no problem.
You didn't even give me my Miranda rights when you arrested me.
Okay.
You didn't even give me my Miranda rights when you arrested me. You arrested me with no Miranda rights. You arrested me with no Miranda rights.
Now, here she's talking about Miranda rights. Well, in actuality, this is a classic TV law mistake. She's yelling at that the arrest is invalid because he didn't read her Miranda rights. Here's the truth. Police only have to read you your Miranda rights if they intend to conduct a custodial interrogation. If they are just arresting you based on what they already witnessed, they don't have to say a word. And failing to read them does not mean you get out of jail free. It just means your statements may not be used in court. So basically, she can sit here and cuss and fuss and yell all she wants to. And what she said could probably be admissible because her rights weren't read. But it ain't even that type of party right now.
You didn't say you had a right to be silent. You arrested
You
me
ain't
with
being
no
silent.
rights. You arrested me with no justification on what you're arresting me for. You're taking me to jail with no clarification on why I'm being arrested. You're saying I'm trespassing someplace that I have a ticket to be.
Now, again, a ticket does not give you the right to stay at the airport. Think about it. Just think about you get a concert ticket to a show, and let's say you missed that show. Or here, you went to the show and the show is over. It does not mean that you can stay at the arena for as long as you want to. And even after they done closed the doors, you just can't walk around. He's like, no, you got to keep it moving because we got other business to tend with. Your business is over. If you missed the show, maybe there's another show tomorrow or later. See if you can get a ticket to that show. But other than that, or see if you can get a refund because you missed the show. But other than that, like I say, you just can't sit up and post up in somebody's house and don't leave just because you was invited for a couple of hours.
Always a black man. Always a black man. Always. I hate y'all.
Ma'am.
Shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. Dumb.
What?
Okay, now I'm not talking.
Shut up. I hate you.
Now, as you saw in the caption below, this black woman called the black man the N-word with a hard ER on it. Now, for all of y'all who want to say that we can use that word for endearment and we take that word and take the power out of it, and make it as a sign of affection. I call BS on that. I've called BS on that a long time ago. I always said, to make it simple, take your favorite rap song where they use the N-word all the time, call each other that. Because I know I use it sometimes when I'm upset. So let's just be honest. I do sometimes I just talk to my peoples, and sometimes I use it when I'm mad at somebody, talking about cursing at somebody, whatever. Take that word out of the rap song and put the word king and replace with the word king or queen, and see how that rap song sounds. And 9 times out of 10, it makes no sense, and it doesn't have the same meaning, because that's not what that word was meant for, and that's not what that word can be used for now. Now you have a black woman that's using that same word to talk about another black person. Why would she do that? She's not using it as a term of endearment at all. But now, as you see, the situation has delved into personal attacks. Legally, this does not change the initial charge, but it certainly doesn't help when the judge looks at the body cam footage for sentencing. Now, the final charge here will be trespassing on critical infrastructure. This is more serious than a standard trespass because airports are high security zones. But let's finish this up.
If it's not you guys beating on us, it's you guys doing some shit. You guys are always attacking us. Like, I hate black men. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate you guys so much. Like, if it was just not one thing that a black man will do to a black woman, it's another thing. If it was a white girl, I swear to God you wouldn't have gone to this lane. But because I'm black, you want to make sure you don't throw the block at me.
Now, here's the thing, too. If she wasn't so irate, if she stayed calm, handled the situation the way she felt, but in a calm manner, let's say she wouldn't leave, but yet she was like calm and cool and collective, okay? Trying to express her feelings, trying to express her point. And they call the police on her for trespassing. And then they take her out. You know, I would listen to a woman more. She said, if I was a person of another color, you wouldn't do me like this. And I'm being calm and cool and not being upset. But then that even wouldn't work either, because we did a video not too long ago about a HOA Karen, an older white woman who, you know, went on another person's property without their consent, and she got arrested. And she was calm and cool, you know, for the most part. You could tell she was still irritated, but she felt like she was entitled to do what she did. But she was arrested also, and she didn't act a fool. She didn't kick. She didn't yell. You know what I'm saying? She just knows she did something stupid and thought she could do it and get away with it. And somebody one-upped her and called them popos on her. And so now she's, you know, then she got arrested anyway.
Hey, yo! Black men are the worst! Black men never protect.
Yeah, 19K.
Black men are worst! I pray if you have daughters, black men them up too, like you are trying to me up now. You got kids, I pray they go through this shit.
And
Every last one of them. I hope they get all this shit over something minimal, if not worse. I pray that shit rains on your family's head. Your children, your children's children.
Putting spells on this brother now? Damn.
They shall never rest because of this shit here. I rain on your head, your kid's head, your kid's kid's head, your kid's head. I rain on the generations for you that they will never rest over this night. They will never rest. They will never rest. They will never see anything good in their life over this night.
Dang.
She was charged with trespassing on critical infrastructure. Share your thoughts in the comments.
This woman
below.
was, man, she got upset. You acted a fool at the ticket counter at Spirits. Probably why Spirits out of business. Bills like this is probably why they said, man, look here, we don't need the airline still making flights, because look at the people that be on these flights. But anyway, in conclusion, the takeaway, your ticket is a contract, not a get out of jail free card. Once that gate is closed and you're asked to move to a different area for rebooking, refusing to do so makes you a trespasser. Know your rights, but also know where they end. So tell me, what do you think? Do you think the police was too aggressive, or did she leave him no choice? Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. You know how we do around here. Let's have an intelligent conversation. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you maybe a couple of minutes out of your day, but it means the world to us here at this channel. And with that being said, I leave you in peace and love, and I'll see you on the other side.